showing respect to all people. You listen to some so-called Christian people and the way they talk about other people, and especially in leadership position. They're never going to be able to bring about influence, because you know what happens. When somebody attacks you and your person, what are you going to do? You're going to build up a wall. You don't want to be hurt. So you build up a wall and you don't have any communication with that person. Study the book of Daniel. Study Daniel's life, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah's life. They were never rude. They were never fanatical. They were never bitter. They were never, cursing and lashing out to those who were in power over them in life. They were always very respectful. He requested, it said. He asked permission. He didn't say, "We ain't going to eat your food." No, he said, "I tell you what, can we not eat your food?" He asked permission. And then when the guy told him why he couldn't do it, he says, "Well, then please test us and just check it out for a while." And you go through the book of Daniel and you see that same kind of respect that he had for King Nebuchadnezzar. And we're not talking about Mr. Sunday School here. We're talking about a murderous king who killed people just because he wanted to get rid of them. And Daniel later on will say, you kill those who you want to kill, you raise up those who you want to raise, you pull down those who you... He was an autocratic dictator, ruler of the world, and he did all kind of heinous crimes, but yet he was respected by Daniel. Why? Because he was deserving of respect? No. But because God commanded him. Because he understood God had orchestrated it and brought it to pass. His job was to live a life of submission under it. And so he showed respect because why? Well, one is the king was made in the image of God. And from our New Testament perspective, the second reason we ought to respect people is because Christ died for all people. And so every human being is made in the image of God. Some people are marred more than others. And it takes harder to find the image in some people. But it's there, if they're a human being. And not only that, Christ died for them. And for that reason, we ought to show respect.